called to be bold, to live out loud, to make the most out of every moment. You share these moments with your friends and family, side by side, across town and across the world. We are Bravado Wireless. We believe in the power of connection, coverage, speed, service, the latest technology. These aren't options. They're not special offers. They are obligations to you. We believe in building a community, your community. Bravado Wireless.
When you come home after a long day, Bravado Wireless Home Internet has you covered in your neighborhood or on your farm. For a limited time, our unlimited home internet has been discounted to only $49 per month with the purchase of a $99 router. And get this, the first 3 months of service is on us. So what are you waiting for? Make the switch today and visit us at bravadowireless.com for more info and to find a store near you. We are Bravado Wireless, and we believe in the power of connection.
When you reach for that deal-sealing handshake, you don't want to pass germs.
Ew.
So keep everyone safe by washing your hands for 20 seconds and still seal the deal.
Yeah.
Fist bumps now accepted as deal sealers at your local Bravado Wireless store.
Let's go. On a war campaign, all I'm hearing on the brain, no pain, no gain, choke hold on the game, make them remember the name, put my flag down, never back down till I'm all that remains, put my money where my mouth is and I put the proof with the claim, for my enemies where the ground is, got a face down in the grain, dominate your terrain, leave a path full of flames, you ain't never took a real loss, that's about to be arranged.
All right, bring me in now.
First of 2 games in our evening session, as Redlands will take on Murray State.
Welcome to the NCJAA Region 2 Basketball Tournament. Right now, we're in the middle of the brackets for the women's division, where the Redlands will be facing Murray. We're going to lay out really quickly and give you the starting 5 and then bring you back for the tip-off.
A 5'11" sophomore from Cameroon. Number 4, Manuela Lopeza. A 5'1" freshman from Era, Texas. Number 12, Brianna Kay. A 5'8" freshman from Scotland. Number 23, Selena Eisenhart. And a 5'10" sophomore from Dallas, Texas. Number 32, Elena Wilson. And now the starting lineup for Redlands Community College. A 5'8" sophomore from Tulsa, number 15, Nia Banks. A 5'7" sophomore from Sulphur, number 12, Peyton Rose. A 5'4" sophomore from Moore, number 20, Kristen Mercer. A 6-foot-tall sophomore from Tulsa, number 21, Adelis Ortiz. And a 5'9" freshman from Edmond, number 22, Shakira Patterson.
Well, with that being said, you got your starting lineups. Now it's time to tip this thing off. But beforehand, we're going to have a little discussion at the scores taper, which we've grown accustomed to. But let me go ahead and introduce myself. I am your play-by-play guy, Dion Amade. To my left is my color analyst, Johnny Dash. How's it going, Johnny?
Oh, man, it's going great, man. We just had some great hometown cooking here in Enid. Yeah, great barbecue place. So if you guys are in town, go on over and check out. Man, I wish I remembered the name of it. It was so good.
You forgot the name?
It was so good. I forgot the name of it. Swadley's. It came back to me. I heard a voice that said Swadley's. You guys go check out Swadley's barbecue. That's some good stuff.
Yeah, with that being said, both of these teams right now trying to figure some things out. It looks like there was an issue with the roster that was at the scorers table. Like they were saying names and numbers. Players were looking at their numbers and looking at their names and saying, I don't think that's my name. I don't think that's my number. So a little confusion right now and trying to get all through it. And unfortunately, because of that, the scorer's book has to be correct. And if it's not, before the game, it's a technical foul.
Yep, starting off the game with a T, and it'll be a team technical, and Murray State will start off with 2 free throws.
Got to check that scorer's book before you get started. So unfortunately, we will not.
Discrepancy in the official scorebook.
So hopefully everything's, figured out and we get this thing started off right. With that being said, Redland will win the tip, and we'll go from there.
Nia Banks pulls up mid-range. Toss a product.
Knocks down the jumper. At the top, Stewart drives. She kicks to number 32, Wilson. And Wilson will draw the foul and go to the free throw line. And it's only their first possession, but their second trip to the free throw line already in this game.
Already.
Team foul number 1.
It would be telling if they win the game by 2 points.
Elena Wilson at the line for 2.
Bringing the ball up the floor is Mercer. Mercer swings it around. It's Patterson. Ball stolen.
Yeah, tough pass to try to make it cross court. Typically, if you make that, you want to go over the top of the defense, not try and pass it through.
Stewart
gets stolen.
Gets the early 3, and that's no good. But knifing through the lane is Banks, and Banks banks it home. Stewart for 3 again. This one rims out as well. Stewart, a fantastic three-point shooter. I remember her in this tournament last year. She could really get it done behind the arc, but not finding her shot right now as Mercer tries the deep 3, rebounded by number 22, Patterson. Getting inside is number 23, Eisenhart. And Eisenhart gets the 2 points.
Did a good job adjusting in there to still be able to get off a clean look on that layup. Murray State will rebound the ball again.
And Wilson gets it home in transition.
I've been saying it all day. A guard pushing the ball up the floor with their eyes up, able to see their open teammate down the court. Makes a big difference.
Bank gets inside to Patterson. Patterson gets that ball stripped away. And that's going to be a travel. Mercer brings the ball up. Swinging the ball around. Shot no good. Stewart gathers the rebound, brings the ball up briskly. And that's a steal by Banks. Has a little trouble with it, but finally gets it in transition, dishes it out late. And that's a turnover as well. Racing up the floor is and that's going to be a out of bounds on Redland. And I think we're going to stay right here.
Yep, Murray State lining up in their box set for their baseline out of bounds play. Stewart was wanting to feed inside. Wilson said no.
Stewart thinks about that three right there. Sides against it.
Strong take by Don Meza. Not able to complete the layup.
Rowe takes it down, feeds it to Banks. Banks moves around to Mercer. Mercer gets it back to Banks. Banks gets inside the lane and almost an and one, but does draw the foul.
Yeah, strong take by Banks. Getting in the middle of the paint, throwing up that floater. And she'll have two at the line.
Into the ball game for Murray State. Number 1, Maya Maxwell, and number 10, Sierra Hedquist. At the free throw line, number 15, Naya Banks.
Banks knocks down that second free throw. Losing control of the ball. Patterson gets it, passes it up. Anderson gets it to Banks. Banks swings it around to Rowe. Rowe gets it back to Patterson, swinging up top to Banks. She gets it inside. Jumper no good. Rebound by Redland. Hits the back iron and no good. Stewart for three. That's no good. Anderson hands it off to Rowe. Rowe reaches the top of the key. Banks thinks about it, gets it inside, kicks it back out to Anderson. Anderson for three, too hard on the back iron. Stewart with the rebound, and here we're running. Dumas with the top ball at the top.
Murray State trying to get into their offense to give that feed inside, and it's deflected. Oh, in and out. Great block right there by Hedquist. Redlands unable to convert on the 2-on-1 fast break.
Yeah, that's good transition defense.
Yep. Great transition D. That's why they run the drill. 3-on-2, 2-on-1.
Split pass to Eisenhart. Shot up, no good. Banks pushes it up. Anderson. Anderson's going to throw it back to Banks at the top. She ropes it around to Mercer. Mercer across the pass to Anderson. Anderson spin move. Tries to get a shot up, no good. Eisenhart trying to go inside. Hands the ball off to
that's a
tough.
Yeah, hard foul.
Into the ball game for Redlands, number 12, Peyton Rowe, and number 30.
And looking for a number 1 on my roster here.
Personal foul on number
That's going to be Maxwell, who's going to go to the free throw line.
At the free throw line, number 1, Amaya Maxwell.
Maxwell gets the second one to fall, increasing their lead to 4.
Rowe doing a good job of getting inside the lane, putting up that mid-range jumper, just unable to get it to go. As Murray State gets into their offense.
Maxwell passes the ball up to Nab. Nab dishes late to Hedquist. Hedquist gets it back at the top. She skip passes across to Nab. Nab goes inside, off the backboard, and goes.
Good job by Enid to get that bucket on that baseline drive.
Mercer got it in the corner. Thinks about it. Now she does. Rims out. Maxwell with the rebound. She's racing up the court. Looking ahead. Doesn't have too much. Gets a jump ball situation. Good defense there by number 5, Sims, who just entered the game.
Yep, and it'll stay here on the jump ball. Possession arrow to Murray State.
Elijah Stewart. Into the contest for Redlands, number 15, Nia Banks.
Almost stolen by Redland. Hedquist comes up with it. Handoff to Maxwell. Maxwell tries to turn the corner. Ball stolen. Mercer picks it up. Got a couple numbers. Rowe gets it in the corner, dishes it, and good off the layup.
Good little shovel pass there by Rowe. Find her teammate. And we'll have another jump ball. This time it will go to Redlands.
Into the game for Murray State, number 4, Manadon Mesa, also number 32, Elena Wilson.
Just under 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Murray holding on to a 4-point lead.
Mercer thinks about the three, decides to go back inside and gets that one off the glass.
Nice little acrobatic layup.
Knabe passes the ball up to Dumas. Dumas flicks it up to Stewart. Stewart for 3, and he finally gets that shot to fall.
Like you said, Elijah Stewart, a big time shooter.
And not just a shooter, a big time 3-point shooter at that. Rowe showing that she might be able to do it herself, and she cannot connect. Rebound Dumas, and we're going to go the other way. She crosses inside the lane, kicks it back out to Stewart. Stewart shows and goes. So does Kanab. And looks like she got tripped on her way and is going to the free throw line.
Yeah, foul will be on Anderson as Redland brings Patterson back into the game.
Knabe at the free throw line. She makes the first. Misses the second. Rebound is going to stay right here.
And the ball rolled way back in the tunnel, so waiting on somebody to get that for them.
Gets accurately tossed by a fan. Dumas gathers the inbound. Trying to feed up top. Rebound by Maxwell. She puts up the shot, and it's good.
Yeah, good draw by Maxwell, tracking down that offensive rebound and going back up strong with it. And Murray has stretched that lead out to 8 points.
And they're going to call a travel on Banks. Looks like Murray is content with getting the last shot here. And they start. Maxwell trying to turn the corner. Hits Eisenhart for three. Fading away and knocks it down.
And that is the definition of a tough bucket by Eisenhart.
And on that note, we're going to go into the break after this first quarter. Murray Lady Aggies lead the Redland Lady Cougars 21-10. We'll be right back after these quick messages from Bravado Wireless.
Called to be bold. You have a right to the best wireless service, high-speed internet, and customer service at a price you can feel good about. At Bravado Wireless, we know this, and that's why we put you and your community first. We are owned and operated right here in Eastern Oklahoma. We live where you live. We proudly connect you to your family, friends, and business partners wherever they are. Dallas, Seattle, Taipei, Toronto, and anywhere else in the world. We are Bravado Wireless. We believe in the power of connection.
Welcome back to the NCJAA Basketball Tournament. Right now you're watching the Lady Cougars of Redland take on the Murray Lady Aggies as the Aggies lead the way 21-10 at the end of one. And to begin the second quarter, it's going to be interesting to see how these Lady Cougars can crawl back into this thing.
Right, they've fallen into a slight hole. Down 11 is not too bad, but definitely you want to get out of this position as quick as you can. You don't want to find yourself having to climb back from this type of deficit in the second half. And you definitely don't want it to get the hole to get any deeper as Mercer misses that one. Good pull-up jumper by Maxwell on a fast break.
Mercer swings the ball around to Banks. Banks gets it to Rowe. Rowe hits Patterson. Patterson. Shot up, no good. It's going to stay right here with the Redland, though.
Checking into the contest for Murray State, number 12, Brianna Knabe.
Knabe coming back in the game. She made a few good plays for him in the first half. Some really good layups and drives to the basket.
Inside. Bucket and one.
Count the basket.
And one by Patterson. Good find by Mercer. Driving on the baseline. Able to find her teammate right there in the middle.
At the free throw line, number 22.
She finishes with contact.
Patterson at the line for one. And it's good, and that completes the three-point play. Knabe walking the ball down the floor, hits Dumas. Dumas Stewart rushes at the shot, and because of it's short, they're going to say they're out of bounds, and as they try to save it. Shot up, no good. Aggies corral the rebound. Shot up, no good. Mercer pushing the ball down the court. Ortiz knocks down that three-point basket.
And that would explain the technical foul at the beginning of the game.
Yeah, because on our roster, Ortiz shows us number 21, not number 30. But we got it finally figured out. Mercer has the ball, top of the key, swings it to Rowe. Rowe for three. Good.
Nice arc on that shot. Caught nothing but net there.
Yeah, brings it to a 7-point lead. They're going to call travel on Murray State. We're going to get a couple of substitutes in here. Rowe comes in to run the offense. Anderson goes up, draws the foul.
Good strong take. Had a couple teammates around the arc ready to shoot the three, but she was able to draw that foul and give a chance to get at the line. And Redlands has already made up a little bit of ground. And here they have another chance to do more. She makes his last free throw. They go from an 11-point game to a 6-point game.
And she misses the second. Announcer's jinx.
Sorry.
Eisenhart gets the ball around to Maxwell. Maxwell, ill-advised pass intercepted by Patterson.
Yeah. Good job by Patterson playing that passing lane, not letting that post-entry pass get in there. Patterson turned around with the jumper.
Rebounded by Ortiz. She thinks about it, gets it to Banks. Banks, corner three, no. Rebounded by Stewart, and we're running the other way. Maxwell tries to turn the corner. They're going to call a travel on her, a little indecisive with the ball in her hands, and because of that, she draws the whistle. And with that being said, we're going to go ahead and take a timeout ourselves. We'll be right back after these quick messages from Bravado Wireless.
You are called to be bold, to live out loud, to make the most out of every moment. You share these moments with your friends and family, side by side, across town and across the world. We are Bravado Wireless. We believe in the power of connection, coverage, speed, service, the latest technology. These aren't options. They're not special offers. They are obligations to you. We believe in building a community, your community. Bravado Wireless.
Welcome back to Stride Bank Center in Enid, Oklahoma, as the Redland Lady Cougars take on Murray Lady Aggies. As Ortiz pulls up for three, that's a no. Rebound by Maxwell, and she's got to go the other way.
Oh. Good fight for the ball there. And jump ball. She's going to go to Redlands.
Strong tussle.
Oh, yeah. Love to see it. Competitive.
Mercer takes the ball the other way. And they're going to... What's the call here?
They're going to call a blocking foul on Knabe. I think Murray State wanted to travel on Banks, but refs saw it a little different. We'll stay here with Redlands taking the baseline.
Patterson takes it from the inbounder. Mercer gets it in the corner. She swings it across to Rowe. Rowe, three. A little too hard this time in the same spot. And going the other way. Stewart's cross-court pass to Eisenhart. Eisenhart gets it off to Knabe, and Knabe misses the three-point attempt. Rebound by Ortiz. Ortiz gets it up to Mercer. Mercer from free throw line jumper, no good, but rebound by Patterson, and we're going to reset offensively. She swings that to Anderson as a diving Knabe can't get the steal.
Yeah, good attempt by Knabe to get that ball, but
she sure did lay out for it.
Oh yeah, almost slid right off the floor.
Number 15, Nia Banks.
Mercer thought about the three, decides not. Patterson decides yes, and she banks that thing home.
Hey, we're in the Bank Center. It's open.
We open. If we're open, it's open. Knabe, Brisley brings the ball up the floor. Eisenhart being guarded tightly by Banks, and that's going to be a turnover. Mercer up the floor, decides to back out and reset the offense, swings it to Anderson. Anderson gets it inside the Patterson, kicks it back out to Mercer, and swings it to Banks. Just an ill-advised pass, a little too strong as Banks tries to get it into Patterson, and because of that, there's a turnover.
Yep.
And you notice this Redlands team, they're not as deep. You see their bench, they only have about 2 eligible players to play off that bench, and they're doing a lot of substituting because of it.
Oh yeah, trying to keep the legs as fresh as possible.
Nice pass, but Wilson can't get it to go. Rebounded by Banks. Banks backs it out. Slow down the pace. Rowe gets that one. Passes it to Anderson. Anderson rolls to Banks. That's a deep three. A little too hard. Browning kicks it out. Knabe. Maxwell spins in the lane. No, good defense. Browning gonna drive in herself, gets it up, and gets the bucket to go.
Yeah, tough shot right there by Browning. She's able to get into the lane and finish strong through the contact. And she'll have a chance at an old-fashioned three-point play.
She misses that three-point opportunity. Banks with the rebound. She gets it over to Anderson. Anderson thinks about it, swings it back to Mercer. Mercer tries to get it inside to Ortiz, but it's going to be kicked out of bounds by Maxwell. Rowe gets the inbound pass, thinks about the long three, decides against it. Now pump fakes, goes back to Banks. Banks to Ortiz. Ortiz, skip pass, Mercer, deep shot, but no, doesn't touch the rim, and because of that, it's a shot clock violation. Redlands still down by 6 points here.
Yep, they're not out of it. I mean, they've defended well enough to keep themselves in the game.
Yeah, 2 minutes and 35 seconds left in the quarter before halftime. Maxwell able to get that ball to her teammate before it gets stolen. Don Meza, shot short, and because of that, it's a shot clock violation on their end as well.
So, this is the last time you've seen 2 consecutive shot clock violations.
I don't know that I have. Mercer to Ortiz. Ortiz shoots, no. Rebound almost by Rowe, but that ball gets knocked out of bounds. Knabe brings the ball up the court at a nice pace. Gets the ball to Maxwell. Maxwell hands it off to Browning. Browning gets it into Wilson. Don Meza kicks it out to Browning. Browning goes inside, gets the ball off the glass, but doesn't get it to go. Banks up on the floor, thinks about pulling up. Now she does. It's short, but inside with the rebound is Patterson, and she gets that to go. Banks laughs on her way back like that was an assist. Everybody knows it. Don Meza swings around to Browning. Browning hesitates, now takes the three-point shot. No good, but Knabe's there, and she gets the rebound and puts it back up. Mercer brings the ball up. Gets it to Banks. Banks swings it around to Ortiz. Ortiz gets it to Mercer. Rowe picks it up. Banks swinging the ball all around the court. Ortiz thinks about it, decides not. Rowe gets it to inside. Watch Banks. Three, no good. Browning with the rebound with 35 seconds left in the quarter. Don Meza pretty much hands the ball to Knabe. It looks like they're going to hold here. At this point right here, you would look for them to take an early shot so they can get a 2-for-1. And good job as Wilson gets an excellent pass from Browning underneath and gets the layup.
Yeah, good job sealing by Wilson, and another great job by Browning being able to make that pass as Ortiz turns the ball over. They have a 2-for-1 chance here. Gets it off and just off the front of the rim.
Tough shot, but she got to look and got the chance, but nothing to avail. And with that being said, that's going to be the end of the first half. Murray State leads the way 32-24. They got a lot of more good basketball here for you guys, so stay tuned and come back for second half action here on BravadoWireless.com.
Check the field, let it build. I won't break a sweat. Yeah. Never down for the count. What you wanna bet? Yeah. Try to take me out, but you not a.
Hi, we're Bravado Wireless. You may have seen us at your local events and wondered just exactly what we do. We provide the highest quality cell phone service, specializing in outstanding coverage, both locally and nationwide. We're headquartered right here in Oklahoma, with multiple store locations in eastern Oklahoma. We provide the most affordable, unlimited talk, text, and data plans available. Make sure you stop in now and enjoy our other amazing summer deals before they end. Visit Bravado Wireless store locations for all other details or go to bravadowireless.com for more information. We are Bravado Wireless, and we believe in the power of connection.
Right now, more than ever, we're choosing to take the back roads and stay off of the beaten path. We're doing all that we can to avoid the crowds and the hustle of the city. While we know that taking the road less traveled isn't for everyone, it's where we feel most at home. Every turn down this road could be challenging, and much like you, we know the harder the challenge, the greater the reward. That's why each and every day, Bravado Wireless is growing our network further down the county roads and down the roads less traveled. We're making sure wherever your road may lead, you're always connected. We are Bravado Wireless, Oklahoma's own wireless provider.
Stick around because we're cooking wild.
From nationwide coverage to live high school sports to the great outdoors and so much more, we've got something for you. We're a local wireless carrier right here in Oklahoma. We work for your town, in your town. But great cell phone signal in rural areas is just scratching the surface. We also broadcast live events from all over eastern Oklahoma. High school football, basketball, baseball, dirt track races, livestock shows, and community events. Everything to keep you connected in your community. We're also producing original shows like Connect Outdoors and Cooking Wild that shines a light on real Oklahoman experiences. You can find us at bravadowireless.com, or you can search for us on Facebook or YouTube. You can even find us on the Oklahoma Sports Network. You can download their app straight to your phone, Apple TV, Smart TV, or Roku. We don't just create for Oklahoma, we are Oklahoma. We're Bravado Wireless, Oklahoma's service provider.
take every word, burn it like fluid. Just a red light running right through it. On the top of the mountain, yeah, we fly away to the top of the mountain. Yeah, we never coming down from the top of the mountain. The higher you get, the further the fall. I didn't come all this way for me to lose it. Ooh, for the people that said that I couldn't do it, I take every word, burn it like fluid. Just a red light running right through it. I do it, I do it. For my people, for my team, for anybody trying to give a dream. Back in the day when it was just a dream. Now look at me, on top of the mountain. Yeah, we fly away to the top of the mountain. Yeah, we never coming down from the top of the mountain. Yeah, this struggle just keeps me coming back dangerous. Oh, this trouble just keeps me coming so high. But from way up here, I swear this game was made for us. 'Cause I can touch the sky. From the top of the mountain. From the top of the mountain. Yeah, we never coming down from the top of the mountain. Yeah, we fly away to the top of the mountain. Yeah, we never coming down from the top of the mountain. From the top of the mountain.
Welcome back to the NCJAA Region 2 tournament. Game 3 of 4 here on the day. We're getting started with the second half of Murray State versus Redlands, as Wilson is unable to convert on the layup. Redlands trying to fight back from a 8-point deficit. 2 more quarters left to fight for their season. As Murray State will try and do their best to pull away. Swinging the ball around up top. They find Banks on the wing. She drives in.
Rowe for 3, and that's no good. But rebound. Mercer fighting for it down low, and it looks like they're going to call a foul.
Foul on Don Meza.
Yeah, that's going to be Don Meza's first foul of the evening. As Rowe looks to inbound it. Gets it to Ortiz. Ortiz gets it back to Rowe. She swings it around to Mercer at the top. Banks gets it inside. Hits Patterson underneath, and Patterson gets the roll to go.
Great find. Good job finding Patterson on the backside.
Stewart.
And that'll be a travel by
Stewart. Gets that ball stuck on her hip.
Yep. Just got caught up a little bit.
Yep. Happens to the best of them. Rowe gets it inside to Patterson again. Patterson kicks it back out to Mercer. She skipped past across the court to Bank, and Bank wheels out. Mercer decides to drive. Runner, no good. Banks comes up with the rebound, though. Too high off the glass. No go. Stewart gets inside. Pretty finger roll and gets it off the glass to go.
Yeah, nice little layup there by Elijah Stewart, able to get all the way to the rim. As Rowe has it up top, finds Hunter on the elbow, and she dumps it down to Patterson. And she completes the and one.
Patterson's had a good couple of series for Redlands to open up this first half. And Patterson cannot complete the three-point play, but that pass goes off of Don Beza, and it's going to stay right here with Redlands. Rowe look for someone that inbounds to. She gets Banks. Banks gets inside to Patterson. Patterson kicks it back out to Mercer. Mercer finds Rowe in the corner. Too strong, and they're going to call a push on Maxwell.
Yeah, Maxwell a little bit handsy on that rebound. And she'll pick up her second.
Mercer finds Banks. Banks pulls up. Jumper. Too strong. Rebound by Stewart. Stewart's got her head up, looking for someone to get that ball to. Finally, she puts it back down and finds Eisenhart. Eisenhart, great pass inside and gets Wilson with the easy two.
Again, Wilson doing a great job of sealing the defender, being able to make the entry pass as easy as possible for her teammate. As we have a jump ball, and it'll stay here with Redlands.
In the ball game for Redlands, number 33. That is Aisha Anderson.
Mercer looking to inbound. Gets it to Patterson. Patterson gets it to Anderson. Anderson for three. Rattles out. Ortiz down low. Kicks it back out to Mercer. Mercer for three. No. Rebounded by Maxwell. Maxwell stops on a dime. Gets it to Eisenhart. Hart gets it to Knabe, and Knabe misses the three-point shot as Anderson brings it up the floor. Mercer gets inside, up and over. No good, too hard off the glass.
Yeah, just not able to apply that touch that she needed to convert that layup, but did a good job of getting all the way to the rim. Just got to be able to finish that.
Would that be a $1 million move right there?
Oh, not a $1 million move, but a good move indeed.
Wilson gets the ball down low, gets it to Knabe. Knabe goes around the corner, gets the ball off the glass, doesn't get it to go, but does draw the foul.
Personal foul on number 30. Mills Ortiz. That is her first personal foul. At the free throw line, number 12, Brianna Knabe.
Knabe gets that first one to fall. Well as the second.
Redlands is swinging the ball back and forth. Skip pass over the top, they feed into the post. That's Ortiz with the jump hook, and she grabs her own rebound and puts it back up. And Redlands has gotten it an 8-point game still with just under 6 minutes left in the third quarter. We got a 30-second timeout by Redlands.
With the 30-second, we're going to go ahead and keep it here. What have you liked out of halftime from both these teams thus far?
I feel like the intensity has picked up just a little bit. Redlands hasn't been able to find their groove just yet. But I feel like the more we keep playing, they'll give themselves a chance to get back in the game and hopefully close this gap. Try and keep their season alive and try and make it to the next round in this tournament, make it to the semifinals.
Indeed, indeed. And speaking of that semifinals, we had a couple of games earlier today, and Seminole and NEO advancing to the semifinals. The winner of this will play the winner of our next game, which will be Eastern and NOC Tonkawa. So stay tuned for that as well after this one, as Eisenhart knocks down that three-point shot.
Yep, Eisenhart, 5'8" freshman out of Edinburgh, Scotland.
Maxwell tries to take that ball away.
And she does. Didn't let it go. Great play by Maxwell. Getting in there and forcing that jump ball and getting the possession back to Murray.
Knabe brings the ball up. Picked up by Anderson. Turns the corner. Patterson tries to swat at it, but doesn't for no avail because Knabe gets the point. Ortiz down low, gets the pass, and nice feed by Anderson to get Ortiz the easy bucket.
Yeah, nice use of the jump hook there, using your body to kind of shield the defender as you get that shot up.
Gets the ball to Wilson. Wilson trying to find the backboard.
And
she
one.
does. And one situation for her. Great play.
And we got a timeout, Murray.
And that's going to be a timeout over here. So we're going to go ahead and take a timeout with them. We'll be right back after these quick messages from Bravado Wireless.
Planning a weekend away in your camper? Take your Bravado Wireless home internet with you. Right now, our most popular internet plan has been chopped. While other internet providers are stuck at home with all of those wires and your obnoxious neighbor, Hank, you are free to take your wireless router to your home away from home. Visit us at bravadowireless.com to find a store near you. We are Bravado Wireless, and we believe in the power of connection.
Wilson misses that three-point attempt with that miss of the free throw. And with that being said, it is a 13-point lead for Murray State.
Good entry feed by Ortiz. Getting that down to Patterson. Ortiz with the pump fake. Couldn't really gather it. They found Rowe up top. She swings it to Anderson, and Anderson long on that. Knabe with the rebound. Pulls it back out. No numbers.
Eisenhart gets the ball.
Stewart.
Big time three.
Cash ball. She's got that quick release. She doesn't hold that follow through up there. She pops that wrist and brings it back down. And man, that was water. That's what we like to call water. H2O. Splash.
Splash.
Little drip, drip.
Stewart brings the ball up the floor, passes it to Maxwell. Nabe, listening to the instructions from the head ball coach. Now time to execute. Goes down the lane, and they're going to call a foul.
Illegal screen by Wilson right there. And Murray is pulling away. They've built on that lead, and now up to 16 points.
Do you think it's a situation where this team is from Redlands, without the depth of the bench, is running out of gas a little bit?
That could be it. I mean, that intensity level that I spoke of earlier could be taking a hit just due to fatigue. You know, sometimes it's not always the easiest thing to go all out when you aren't able to really get your breath, you know?
I feel you on that.
Legs start to go a little bit, and shots end up being left short. And it's difficult to play with 7 players.
Rowe gets the ball to Anderson. Anderson tries to battle inside, does, but a little short on the shot. Rebounded by Maxwell, and she's got a nice pace up the floor. Puts the ball between her legs, loses it for a second, but gathers it once again. Knabe gets the handoff. She thinks about the 3, pulls it down. Stewart thinks about it as well. Then she drives down the lane, and a dangerous fall by both of them.
We'll get a blocking foul on Anderson, and Murray will take the ball out of bounds. They'll set up, and looks like they're going to be trying to set up in a box set. Stewart is a little shaken up after that fall, and they'll bring in Destiny Browning for her. Cross screen and a slip. Eisenhart. Wilson with the rebound. Power dribble back up and in.
Gets it to go. Knabe almost gets the steal right there.
And Wilson has been doing a great job on the block, whether that's getting rebounds and putting it back up, or just being fed and sealing her defender and being able to get that post entry feed and finishing around the rim.
Certainly has.
Doing a really, really good job. And there's Rowe for 3, and Rowe cashes in on the 3-pointer. And Redlands will take a full timeout.
Full timeout. With that being said, we're going to go ahead and take a full timeout as well. Murray leads the Redland Lady Cougars 50-35. We'll be back with the rest of the third quarter after these quick messages from Bravado.
At Bravado Wireless, we don't believe in wasting your time or ours. Our mission is to serve you with honesty and integrity. That's why we offer upfront competitive pricing with no hidden fees in our plans. For $40 a month, you get unlimited talk, text, and data with nationwide coverage. No data caps and no restrictions. No matter if it's your first, second, or third line, you only pay $40 per month per line. All of that with coverage on America's best network. We're your local service provider. Come get to know us. Go bold, go Bravado.
Welcome back to NCJAA Region 2 Championship Basketball Tournament as the Lady Cougars face off against the Lady Aggies. Lady Aggies lead the way 50-35 with 2 minutes and 16 seconds left in the third quarter. As Knabe goes down baseline, gets it to Maxwell. Maxwell gets it up off, and no good as Ortiz gathers the rebound. Mercer slows down the pace of everything. Swings it around back to Ortiz. Banks going to go inside, kicks it to Patterson, and Patterson gets it to go off the backboard.
Great aggressive drive by Nia Banks, and able to draw some defense in, slide it over to her teammate. And again, there's Wilson Sillen, the defender, and able to find Eisenhart on the backside. Eisenhart gets a good look. And there's Banks. She's pushing it full court, full head of steam. Dumps it off to Rowe. Swings it to Ortiz. Ortiz drives in, throws up the floater, and isn't able to get that.
Yes, Eisenhart is able to corral the rebound and get it to Enid. Eisenhart with the three, no. Rebound by Wilson, and she gets it to go.
Hey, Wilson is at it again, crashing those boards.
Done a good job of that all evening. Banks at the top of the key, trying to feed Patterson again. Patterson goes right up with it to no avail. Maxwell bringing the ball up the floor, hands it off to Kneb. Trying to set up the offense. She drives in, gets it off the glass, and gets it to go. 17 seconds left. See what they draw up here offensively. Blanks get the ball in the wing. Mercer shoots for three, rattles out, rebound, Ortiz. Kicks it back to Mercer. Mercer gets it to Rowe. Rowe, 2 seconds left, gets it off Ortiz, and she can't get that rebound and put back to go. And that's going to be at the end of the third quarter, and we'll come back with the fourth right after these messages from Bravado Wireless.
When you come home after a long day, Bravado Wireless Home Internet has you covered in your neighborhood or on your farm. For a limited time, our unlimited home internet has been discounted to only $49 per month with the purchase of a $99 router. And get this, the first 3 months of service is on us. So what are you waiting for? Make the switch today and visit us at bravadowireless.com for more info and to find a store near you. We are Bravado Wireless, and we believe in the power of connection.
When you reach for that deal-sealing handshake, you don't want to pass germs. Ew. So keep everyone safe by washing your hands for 20 seconds and still seal the deal.
Yeah!
Fist bumps now accepted as deal sealers at your local Bravado Wireless store.
Welcome back to Stride Bank Center as we take on the fourth quarter here as Redland is behind right now Murray State. It's going to take a lot to come back here. Interesting battle. Neeb goes around the screen, gets the roll, and gets the point.
Tough layup by Enid. She's been making those all night. Ortiz swings it over to Rowe. Rowe swings it back to Ortiz at the top. Rowe for three. Rolls off the front of the rim.
Neb threatening inside again. This time she pulls it out. Browning gets the bucket. Patterson loses control out of that one late.
Just not able to gather it before she tried to go up.
Everybody Everybody regaining their composure. Now Kane brings the ball up the floor. Screen by Headquest. Gets Kaneb loose. Misses the layup. Stolen by Maxwell. Headquest for three. No. Rebounded by Patterson and controlled by Rowe. Gets the ball up to Banks. Banks gets the ball past half court. She gets the ball down low to Ortiz. Ortiz to Rowe. Rowe for three. Short. Browning pushing the ball up the floor. Over Banks. No. Put back by Kaneb, and it's good.
Great couple moves there by Browning.
And a little confrontation there.
Personal foul number 1 on Maya Maxwell is her third.
Now we got everything under control. Rowe inbounds to Ortiz. Off to Banks. And Banks gets it off the glass to go. Rowe pokes that ball away, and it's a steal. Going the other way. Finally gets it under control. Passes it up to Banks. Banks gets it over to Anderson. Anderson for three. No. Anderson steals that one away.
Good
Patterson
hustle by
gets
Anderson.
it to Rowe. Anderson comes in strong. Off the glass. No, but just draw the foul.
That was great hustle by Anderson, getting on the floor, able to create another possession for her team, and she ends up being the one to get the free throws.
In the ball game for Murray State, Elijah Stewart, Selena Eisenhart, and Elena Wilson.
Anderson makes the first. Misses the second. Rebound by Patterson. They're going to draw a foul.
The foul number 32, Elena Wilson, is her second. To the free throw line for Redlands, number 22, Shakira Patterson, shooting two.
And they will call an over the back on Ortiz.
Personal foul number 30, Dennis Ortiz, her second. Team foul number 2.
Hard foul there by Patterson.
And that goes to the free throw line.
The foul number 22, Shakira Patterson. That is her second. At the free throw line, number 12, Brianna Kane, shooting two.
Ortiz swings it to Banks. Banks get it to Rowe. Rowe gets inside the lane, high off the glass. Rebound by Banks. She gets inside the lane. Runner, floater, no. Rebound by Wilson. We're going to go the other way. Coast to coast. Nobody stops her. And it's a missed layup. Rebound by Patterson. Rowe takes it on the other side. Swings it around to Banks. Skip pass across to Rowe for three. Good.
Good. She's been looking for that shot. Been looking for that shot for a while, and she gets another one to go.
She connected with a couple of them in the second quarter, but it's
Early
been
in the
quiet
game.
from behind there so far. Enid goes around, misses the layup.
Knabe really hasn't had a tough time driving all the way to the rack. I mean, essentially getting every look she wants.
Yeah.
Getting to the rim is no difficult task for her.
Knabe brings the ball to the court, gets it to Stewart. Stewart passes it to Wilson. Wilson swings the ball around to Maxwell. Anderson almost gets the steal. Neb goes in and she gets fouled.
Neb able to get to the rim and finishes on the and one.
Connect with the strike for one.
And she'll have a chance at an old-fashioned three-point play.
Anderson brings the ball up the floor. He's going to go around. Gets the layup and good.
Anderson for two.
And Stewart knocks down the three.
Stewart connecting again from deep.
Rowe for three.
Hey, you called it early. Stewart known for knocking those shots down.
She hasn't knocked them down in the way that I thought she would, but you've seen small spurts of it. Hopefully you see more of it with the tournament going as they look to advance here pretty soon.
Yeah, definitely. And I really don't know if she's taken as many as I had seen previously as Knabe tries to lob it over to Wilson on the screen and roll. And the ref will have a conversation.
I guess the referee doesn't like the intensity that he sees from Maxwell and Banks. And he's going to have a few words with him. Let's see if that makes a difference.
Well, Banks getting subbed out will definitely make a difference.
And so will Maxwell. And that's a smart move, especially on Murray State's side, because looking at the score, they're likely to advance. So you don't want to see any punishments getting handed down that might affect the next game, as Eisenart shoots that three and doesn't connect. Anderson can't handle the long pass from Murray. Wilson has it at the top of the key, tries to pass it to Browning down low. Don Meza skips across the court, and it gets stolen by Rowe. Rowe passes it up to Anderson. Anderson goes around baseline, almost steps out of bounds, then gets the pass off to Patterson, and Patterson gets fouled.
Personal foul number 30, Destiny Browning. That is her first. Into the ball game for Murray State, number 10, Sierra Hedquist. At the free throw line, number 22, Shakira Patterson.
Patterson misses the second, but it's going to stay down here as it looks like Hedquist was the one that tapped that one out of bounds.
Knocked out of bounds, and it'll stay Redlands' ball. They'll take it out on the side.
Mercer thinks about the three. No, swings it around Ortiz, and Ortiz throws it right at Hedquist, and we're going to go the other way with it. Don Meza has it at the top of the key, gets it to Hedquist. Hedquist looking, trying to feed down low, but decides against it. Gets it to Enid. Don Meza drives the lane, gets it blocked by Ortiz. Hedquist with the fadeaway, no good. Ball picked up by Anderson, and she's gonna race the other way with it. Gets it up, Patterson. Anderson gets the rebound. Throws it to Rowe. Rowe to Ortiz. Ortiz, no, but rebound by Patterson again. Anderson for three now, and she knocks that down.
Three-pointer, Tyson Anderson.
Hedquist, excuse me. Now Hedquist has the ball at the top of the key.
And we've got a technical foul. I believe it's on
Ortiz.
Ortiz.
Technical foul on number 30, Adelis Ortiz.
And I didn't really pay attention to what was going on aside for by the ball, so
Must have been maybe a magic word or something. As Eisenhart knocks down one of two technical free throws.
You ever got a technical foul before?
I have actually.
Yeah.
Oh man, I did get a technical foul during my coaching career, and I'm still opposed to it to this day. I was so opposed that I held the grudge for a couple years until the referee apologized for giving me the tech.
So you got the apology, huh?
I got the apology. It took about 2 years, but I got it. 'Cause I didn't think I deserved it.
And obviously he didn't think you deserved it either after the
Yeah,
fact.
after he got the full understanding of what I was trying to say. See what happened. The point guard splits the top of the zone. Takes a good power dribble. Euro steps. Hits the floater, right? Well, ref across the court calls a travel. I didn't think it was a travel.
And you voiced that opinion?
Well, no, not necessarily. Now, I disagreed, but when I look back up, he turns around and he motions as a carrying call. So me being the coach, I want to make sure, hey, point guard, I don't want you to do that again because I don't want you to get called for it. So I asked ref, I said, ref, Is it a travel or a carry? And boom, I got hit with a tech. And if you know anything about coaching at the high school or middle school level, once the coach gets a technical foul, you have to sit down the rest of the game. So
embarrassing.
Oh man, you ever had told to sit down by another grown man? Don't you tell me to sit down. I sit down when I want to sit down. I'm sitting down now because I want to, not because you told me to. Yeah.
Embarrassing. Did you guys end up winning the game?
No, we didn't. And I think that was a pivotal play, and I apologize to my team afterwards because I think we might have been.
As Hedquist knocks that one in.
Yeah, we were down, but that was about a 6-point swing. Took away the points we had. Gave them 2 points at the free throw line and the ball, and then they scored on the next possession.
So you cost your team the game is what I'm hearing.
I'm not going to say that. I mean, we could have made some free throws down the stretch or whatnot.
Made some free throws. This guy, I think you cost your team the game.
It was one of those mid-season tournaments, so. Definitely a fun time being able to coach basketball and be directly involved.
Yeah, nothing like it. As Enid extends this lead to 21.
I know you didn't play basketball, but do you ever think about getting into coaching maybe football or something like that?
Nope. I like what I do right here. Broadcasting. This is what I'm good at. I do some training.
Oh, you do some training?
Do some individual training and some group sessions and stuff like that. But the coaching, whole team, nah, not my steez.
Yeah, a lot of time and dedication towards it.
A lot of time and dedication.
You talk about taking your work home with you.
Exactly.
Oh, man. But if you were to be a coach, do you think you would want to be a position coach or a defensive coordinator, maybe a head coach? What would you see yourself? What role would you see yourself playing on staff?
Anderson knocks down that free throw right there, I don't even think about it. Don't even think about it. And they're going to just hold the ball and run out the time.
Well.
And with that being said, it looks like Murray State will advance to the semifinals as the game ends 74-55.
REDLANDS 55.
And again, Murray State will advance. And they will play the winner of our next game, Eastern versus NOC Tonkawa. And with that being said, we're going to go ahead and take a quick break and then come back and give you the beginning of that game. So go ahead and bear with us as we take this quick commercial break and hear a couple words from Bravado Wireless.
Other wireless companies need 4-page brochures to explain plans that are too complicated and cost way too much. We are not like the others. We are Bravado Wireless. We offer 1 line of unlimited talk, text, and 4G LTE data for only $40 per month, with no minimum number of lines and no hidden fees. This is your year to be bold, connect fast at the best price. We live where you live, and we are proud to be a part of your community here in Eastern Oklahoma. We are Bravado Wireless, and we believe in the power of connection.